Yo, it's Quincy Valentine, and we're coming up on the 2-year anniversary of my very first EP, Valentine's Day. I've made it a tradition that I was releasing something new on Valentine's Day every year, but I got some good and some bad news. I won't be dropping anything for Valentine's Day this year, but timeless music is timeless. So let's revisit and introduce to some others my EP, Valentine's Day. So the concept for the EP, initially, I had the song Daydreams was the first thing I wrote, and then actually it was Let's Groove. I wrote Let's Groove first, and then Daydreams, and we came up with this idea. I was working with Explore Music Group at the time, and came up with this idea, hey, let's do an EP, and I really wanted to do an EP. It was just like, ooh, Valentine's Day, it'd be dope if I could do this, because, you know, my last name is Valentine, it just works together. So what we ended up doing was just adding a few other songs to complete the project. And so Daydreams I wrote about someone. I was in this experience of, you know, having feelings for this person, developing feelings for this person. Or rather I, was very, very nonchalant about it. It reminded me of the Pharrell song, I was just frontin', you know I want you, babe. Actually, I think that's a Jay-Z song. Whoever song it was, they had like 2 songs that year that they like both featured on each other's projects for. Even to the point there's a line, you got another one for real? I call you for real because you're a real one. And in Daydreams, the song, I said, I was just frontin' like Jay, I'm being for real, you know? Just a reference to that of feeling something for somebody but not really wanting to show it. And then we have like Let's Groove. Let's Groove was just like, Let's Groove was really just something I was writing about. All right, you know, now I know I want to do some relationship stuff. Let's talk about date night and how I'm better than the last couple jokers you went out with, right? And saying, okay, I'm gonna treat you differently. Let's show you an adventure. Let's show you a nice time, a nice night in the town. So then we added Never Thought. Never Thought I actually have wrote before these other 2, and it was just a reference track. I hadn't been taking vocal lessons just yet, so I couldn't sing it. I probably still can't because it's actually very high, and at least not in that register. And what it came down to was, all right, well, let's see if we can get somebody else to sing it, and you just do the rap part. And so I did the rap part thing, and we sent it off. We had an opportunity with Saeed Renard, or just Saeed. Saeed is how you pronounce his name, I'm sorry, bro. Who was on The Four, I believe that's the show with Diddy and them. He sent those vocals back, and oh my gosh, I had participated in co-writing for people, but it's something when you write something, send it off to somebody, and they send their take of it, and it's just bananas. Man, it's probably one of my favorite joints on the project for that reason alone. Plus, man, I got some bars on it. I just gotta say, I got some bars on it. Be giving you these bars on these love songs, man. Don't sleep on me. To round out the EP, I was using 2 of stablemate dope producer Dimes, who, you know, instead of the EP just being all of my own productions, we wanted to include some of Dimes as part of the team. We want to make sure the team all gets a hand in everything. And so picking through some tracks from him, it came to mind, hey, well, if I'm gonna do a Valentine's Day project, these tracks should be appropriately named for the holiday we're about to do. And so, Chocolate, and of course, Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day being, of course, the holiday itself. And then Chocolate, I thought it would be a really dope idea if we dedicated this to Black women. There was this online debate at the time, and it still kind of exists now, about Black men not respecting Black women. And I don't fully agree with it, but I've also seen some examples to understand where they're coming from. And so I was like, you know what? Let me do a song that's just talking about how beautiful and great Black women are. And so, Chocolate. And, you know, that's the whole EP. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope if you haven't listened, go check it out. If you listen, yeah, go give it another spin. I believe it's timeless music, and I'm looking to drop some more in the very near future.